what would be the next group of letters in the following series? So we have 5 groups of letters here, and we have to find a rule of relationship, apply it to help us find our next missing group. So there's 2 ways you can go about this, and I'm going to show you both. There's a quick way and a slow way, and the quick way isn't always accurate, but it will help you if you're crunched for time. So just looking at these groups, I can see there are 5 letters in the first, 4 in the second, 5 in the third, 4, and then 5. So just based on this logic, I can say that the next grouping will have 4 letters over here. So we can already look at our answer options and remove the 4th and the 5th option. Now from here, we're going to use some logic and guesswork. Looking at the first letter, we have 1 P and 2 Qs. So chances are our missing group is going to have a Q at the beginning. So we're going to take out P. And from here, we've got Q, C, and N, which is the same for our last 2 options. And the only difference is the missing last letter, which is L for the second option and D for the third option. So I'm going to have a look at the 4th letter in each of our groups. We have an L, another L, an L, an L, and an L. So considering all of the groups have their 4th letter as L, we can assume our missing group or the next one will also be L. So through logic and guessing, we can say the second option, Q, C, N, L, will be our final answer. So now for the slow method. And just like the fast one, we're going to follow this 5-4-5-4 period. So we know that we can already remove the last 2 options regardless of what we're doing. The difference here is we're not going to guess that the first letter is Q, we're going to find out if it's Q or P. So looking at our groups at the top, we have a V, a U, a T, an S, and an R. So I'm just going to fill them out in the alphabet below. We've got a V, a U, a T, an S, and an R. There is no U in this alphabet, so I'll just add it in over here. And what we can see is that the first letter appears to be moving 1 place backwards. So as we have R over here, we would expect the letter before it, Q, to be the first letter. So we can already remove the first option. Now from here, again, the C and the N are identical, so we can ignore the second and third letter and just focus on the 4th letter. And as we noticed before, the 4th letter for every grouping is the letter L. So even if we took a slower method, we would still get to the second option, Q, C, N, L, as our final answer.